Do you know any lady that has this mole here? This is part 2 of the video. In the other video, I made a video explaining the spiritual significance of this, but then I want to go on how to remove moles. Okay, so watch this video. It's very simple. If you want to watch the earlier video, click the link here, the playlist here, if you're watching from TikTok. If you're not watching from TikTok, click on my name, follow me. You'll see my TikTok link in my bio. Get to my TikTok and follow me, and then you will see the video. Okay, so quick backstory. In the other video, I explained that in Igbo land, right, Igbo traditional religion or culture, if a woman, female, is born with this, it means she's going to have marital challenges, relationship challenges, marital challenges. She will struggle to find a man that will take her serious. So her parents usually ensure that she marries early. 18 years, if she's not going to go to university. 22 years, the year she graduates from the university, immediately they want to push her to go and marry, because they know that any slight delay might invite the devil, and then you will see her clocking 40, 50 without marriage. Okay, so but scientifically, moles, especially in women, suddenly appearing or growing more, the one that already there, if they grow in size, they usually signify high estrogen, hormonal imbalance. And you know, when a woman's hormone is not balanced, she's going to struggle through life. All right? She's going to date people she's not supposed to date because of the state of her hormones at that time. And she's going to marry somebody she's not supposed to marry because of the state of her hormones at that time. Once her hormones try to regulate itself, she will start hating the person because this is not the true kind of person she's supposed to marry. There's no compatibility. All right? And I said that if you have a daughter that has it and you want, okay, your choice. If you want to remove it, you can remove it. If you have it already, you can remove it. Something like this, look at how it changes my face. Just look at this dot, how it changes my face. Compare it to this. You see, big difference. Now imagine a young girl growing with this. All her friends will be bullying her in school because of that. And it's affecting her psyche. She's too young to know how to separate from it, okay, to protect her mental state from it. It might introduce some sort of low self-esteem. When she's now about to date, men can sense it. And the funny thing about it is that most women that have this are the most beautiful women in the world. Go and check it in Africa. Any woman that has this, very beautiful. You know? And then it attracts unnecessary attention. Imagine me trying to talk about something now and your attention is on my mouth. The first few things I'm going to say, you'll not remember because you're trying to look at my mouth. Now, imagine what it's going to cost me in that discussion. Now, drag it out over 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. When men are looking at you sexually first, before even considering what you're saying, how are you going to succeed in any other thing you're pursuing? So it's a big challenge that most people don't know that it affects them. And moles are not the first thing I've talked about on how to, that you should remove. I've talked about teeth, I've talked about eye and stuff, a lot of things. If you follow me, you should know. So this is a simple way to remove moles. Get castor oil. Okay. Sorry I had to put this at this time of the video to avoid the video taking down. I would have put it in the beginning, but get castor oil. All right. The best one is original black Jamaican castor oil. That's what it's called. Black Jamaican castor oil. That's the best one. But any other castor oil is okay. Like I have this other type. These are the local ones. Very good too. You see? So you get it. You get baking soda. You can buy baking soda from the supermarket. Okay? It's like powder, white powder, right? That's actually my toothpaste. That's what I use as toothpaste. I don't use all these normal toothpaste. See how my teeth is glittering? No plaques. So you mix it into a paste. So baking soda, castor oil, mix it into a paste. Then you take a dip of your finger and apply on the mole, anywhere on your face, right? And once you apply it, normally some even advise that before you apply it, you try and burst the mole. If you can press it as hard as you can, that it bursts, then you squeeze out what is inside. All right, usually it can take 10-15 minutes of just squeezing it. All right, when you're done, you apply the paste. You get this tape, small tape. All right, they sell it at pharmacies. Okay, you use it like one tape. Then you apply on it. You can use any other tape, right? Just apply on it and leave it there the whole day. You do this every day for 1 week. The mole will dry out and disappear. Then you switch the oil. You start applying shea butter oil. The reason you're applying shea butter oil is so that your skin will heal completely and there will be no traces of mole. Now, this is how to do it at home. The faster and better way to do it is to actually go to what do you call it? You go to a beauty salon. Some of them have mole removers. So the mole remover is a laser. It's like this. Sometimes it has battery, sometimes it has a cable. Laser, right? And then they will use laser to burn it off. When it's burnt off, you can go home, and then sometimes they will do 2 or 3 procedures. After burning the first set, you go home. Then after like a month, you come back, they burn it again. But any good spa can burn it off once and for all. They keep burning it until it's actually totally gone, and then you apply what do you call it? Shea butter. Okay. Now, any mole on your face, you don't need to carry it for life, because some of it are hereditary. For any lady you see having it, go and check in their family. You will see their uncles and aunties having it. Remember that men can have it, but it means something different in men. Okay? So if you have moles around your face, you don't need to carry it for life unless you love it. If you don't love it, you can go and remove it. Just burn it out with a laser. And then in 2 weeks, you look totally different, like completely different. Now, I also said in that video that your moles are not supposed to suddenly appear in your body. You're supposed to be born with them, right? Now, everybody has one mole, some sort of mole or the other. Not everybody, but most people, right? But if suddenly you start seeing moles, or the one that are dark spots, like hyperpigmentation, dark spots, birthmarks, it's not normal. Try and see a doctor. Most likely hormonal imbalance, or your sugar is high, especially if it appears here. If moles suddenly appear here, or more diabetes, don't wait any longer. Especially if you couple it with other symptoms of diabetes, like having dry throat, having to drink water all the time. You think you love water, you don't love water. You know, drinking water all the time also means that you're going to the bathroom. If you're going to the bathroom more than 8 times in a day, your sugar level is really high. You're actually in danger. All right? The last thing you're going to start seeing is mole. Nobody knows why moles appear when your sugar level is really high, when you're pre-diabetic. Nobody knows. But one of the explanations in traditional medicine is your body is trying to push out poison, so they're pushing it out. So moles are not supposed to suddenly appear in your body. If you suddenly notice any new one, it's a cause for alarm that you should go and see a doctor. The doctor knows what to test for, but I've already given you some hints on hormonal imbalance. All right, high estrogen, sudden changes in your progesterone. All right, but now you need to know that if you are pregnant women usually have hormonal imbalance. You know, it's always going up and coming down. So it's normal for a pregnant woman to develop new moles. In fact, some even develop diabetes during pregnancy. So, but in your antenatal, remember to let your doctor know that. Now, it's not just a question of new moles appearing. If old moles suddenly start growing bigger, cause for alarm. Possibly high estrogen. Very possibly. And when your estrogen is high, a lot of things come with it. If it's a woman, she might become more aggressive, more promiscuous, you know, and a whole lot of things might come with it. So if you pair it with behavioral changes you've observed, you can decide to go see your doctor. All right. Remember that the easy one is sometimes even when your sugar is high and you're able to control the sugar, the moles will not disappear. They will still hang on there. So it's still okay to go and remove them physically, right? And you can buy the laser machine yourself. You can order it off AliExpress. If you go to Alibaba or AliExpress, you can order it and get it at home and do it. But the thing is that for you to do it yourself might be a bit difficult. You need mirrors and everything. It's not that expensive, okay? So if you trust yourself that you can do it, fine. And you can go to YouTube and watch videos of them removing moles so you can know how to remove it. There are many other ways to remove it, like my friend that used to have one on his hand like this. They used rope. The woman that did it used something to pull the hand like this, tie it with rope. So tight, and left it there. After 4 or 5 days, the mole fell off, and then they removed the rope. So there are many ways to approach such a thing, depending on how big the mole is, the nature of it. If you have it in your genital area, moles suddenly appear in your genital area, yeah, run to hospital. You don't call